This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so already today we are going to start the S4 sessions here. So before that, first of all, we need to understand what is this S4 HANA. So why we required S4 HANA? Okay, so everything we will discuss here. Okay. So before S4 HANA, so the SAP is being used in ECC. So what is ECC? ECC means Enterprise Central Component here. ECC is the business unit, but backend database is Oracle database or Linux or Sybase database. So before S4HANA, so the SAP is used now. Till now, SAP is using ECC only, but now they stopped the implementations on ECC business unit and they started in S4HANA business unit. Okay, so why they stopped the ECC? So what is the advantage in S4HANA? What exactly the S4HANA contains here? So till now we completed MM as a functional module. So what are the areas we need to focus in the new business unit? And what are the changes is happening from ECC to S4HANA? These are all is required for us. So without S4HANA, even though if you step into the industry also, so first of all, your profile will not be get shortlisted. Okay, if you are keeping only in ECC business unit. So definitely you need to keep in S4HANA. You got some exposure on S4HANA, you need to keep in your profile. The first point. Now, if you brief about these two business units, first of all, ECC means Enterprise Central Component. What we observe the backend database is Oracle database mostly. Okay, so the backend database is Oracle database. Okay, and Linux or Sybase database. Now, once again, if you observe, the journey started from 1972 up to 2001. So the SAP had done a lot of research on this product. Okay, but mostly globally, 2001 it is started the implementations. So the SAP started in 2001. Okay, so slowly they came into the market in 2001 as a new ERP is SAP. But at the time of 2001, okay, so here, so which ERP? Oracle is also one of the ERP. So which ERP is leading? The Oracle. The Oracle ERP is the leading one in the market. But it will take from 2001 to, okay, so 2001 it is started SAP, but up to 2008, so within fraction of 7 to 8 years, the SAP capture more number of customers than Oracle. From 2008 onwards, okay, so the SAP is the leading one, and every year the SAP is going to increase their customers. From 2008, 2009, 2010, now we are in 2022. Okay, but from 2008 to so up to 2015, the SAP is implemented by using ECC business unit only. So there is no S4HANA business concept up to 2015 year. In 2015, okay, in 2015, the SAP released a new version, that is SFIN and SLogic. So before 2015, nobody don't know about what is S4HANA and all. But in 2015, they came into the market okay, with SFIN and SLogic. However, 2015 version is failed. Okay, but 2015, after 2015, 2016 onwards, actively, okay, they are releasing a new versions every year. 2016 version is, we can say, 1610. So 1610 means 10th is the October month. So 2006. So this is the 1610 version. So 16 is the year and 10th is the month. Okay. Next, in 2017 also the release is okay. So 1709. Some people will call it 09. 1709. So 2017 they release the next version. Okay. So 1709. Okay, like this, they released 2018. Okay. 2018 also they released 1809. 1809. And 2019 also they released here. Okay. 1909. Okay. So now 2020. So up to here it is actually month specific. Okay. Up to here is the month specific year. Okay, the first 2015, however, it is the new version. Okay, with SFIN and SLogic, and 2016. Okay, so 2016 year, 2016 and 10 to none, and 2017, 1709, 1809, 1909. But 2020 there is no year specific. Okay, so 2020 version is called 2020. So there is no month and year specific. So 2020 version. Like this 2021 and 2022 latest version is also released in the market here. Okay, these are the different versions. But version to version some changes. So when you are going to step into the real industry, so definitely what are the changes is happened from ECC to S/4HANA, and version to version, what are the changes also here? As a okay, so as a consultant you should aware here. Okay. Now coming to the main topic here. Here ECC is backend database. We are saying Oracle database. Okay. But if I am coming to the S/4HANA, S/4HANA is the new business suite. S/4HANA is the new business suite. But backend database is HDB database here. Backend database is HDB, high performance database here. Only database is changed here. Okay. The SAP is created their own database here. SAP is created their own database as HDB. The backend database is actually only changed here. In ECC business suite, the backend database is Oracle database, and in S/4HANA we will see HDB database here. Where you can see this database here? Let me come to here. Okay. If I go to logon pad, so if you click on logon, enter your user and password here. Now from system, if I go to status tab, okay, now you can see this is the database here. It's the easy system. Till now we practice in easy system. Backend database is Oracle database. This is what we do. So today we'll open S/4HANA business suite also. So just you need to identify from system. So when you are going for the step into the industry, which system you are working, whether you are working in E-system or S/4HANA, how you come to know? Go to status tab. Here you need to identify your database here. Which database here means you are using ECC business suite or S/4HANA business suite. This is most important. Okay. Now if I am coming to here now, all together, why they created here? Why they created the new business suite and new database in the change in the system? Okay. Now you can see the graph of the SAP from 2001. Long back Oracle is there, but it will take within 7-8 years. The SAP is capture more number of customers here because the SAP is having the flexibility product here. Now you can see globally there are 70 to 75% customers there. For all other ERPs, we have 20% shareholders, and only the single SAP, they are almost near to 80% is captured. So the SAP, we have different advantages with the SAP. We can maintain different languages. There are more than 40 languages you can maintain SAP, and we have very good data security, and we have best system landscape. And moreover, we have a lot of integration compared to all other ERP packages. If I see Oracle system, it will support only financial data transactions here. But as various SAP will support so all the departments like finance, purchase, production, quality, every department. So we have much integration between one department and another department. And see the customers of the SAP. So that's what we have a lot of job opportunities for SAP. So there are a lot of support projects. Because already there are a lot of resources required day to day. So this is the main secret of the SAP. But from 2008 to 2015 also, if you see the graph of the SAP, every year the SAP is going to increase their customers from 2008 to. And at the point of time in 2012, the SAP has taken strategically one report at the time of 2012. So what is the report? The SAP is reached only for, okay, so like for top MNCs here and middle scale industries, not for the small scale industries. In middle scale industries also some few industries here. But why SAP is not implementing lot of at the time of 2012 also, if you see in between 2012 to 2015 there are a lot of implementation has been done. So in 2012 the SAP has taken one decision, okay, So, and they will take a report. My SAP product is for only for top MNCs, designing like a good turnover and above middle scale industries. But my product should be reached the small scale industries. So what I need to do? So strategically, what they did, they reduced the cost of okay, the implementation. In 2012, 2013, 2012 to 13, 14, 15, the SAP is okay. So come down the cost okay for the implementation. So that's what. Yes, yes, record is going on. Like, Lakshmi, no need to worry. Yeah, already I started record. Record is going on, right? So yeah, record in progress. Don't worry. Okay. So in 2012 to 2015, so there are a lot of implementation is done. So this is the main idea. But in 2015, okay, the SAP is coming to the market with the S4 as a new business unit here. Okay. So now main thing. So here, as a global leader, I should not depend on the third-party database here. So first of all, I should not depend on the third-party database. Okay. So that's what they created their own database as HDB. Not only this, HDB. Okay, database changed here. We have a lot of advantage with the ECC to S4 now. Lot of advantage. So that day to day we'll understand here what are the advantages here. Okay. Mainly in S4 now we have some theory apps will be. In S4 now what exactly we have? Some theory apps. So nowadays we are using smart mobiles. Okay, so in your mobiles. Okay, so we are using different apps like food related apps. Okay, and transport related apps here. So by using this app, okay, so here in Esperana, in new business shoot HDB also, the Fury apps here. The Fury apps, okay, with that Fury apps, what is the advantage also you need to understand here. So before that, in 2016, okay, so in 2015 is a base, but 2016, only few customers, I can say it is hardly from 4 to 5 customers are only implemented with Esperana business shoot. But in 2016, SAP is announced globally in 2016, what they announced here, who are using ECC business suite, you must migrate up to 2020. So we are giving 4 years time. In these 4 years time, so what are the customers are using my okay SAP servers? Okay, so ECC business suite, you must migrate to S4HANA. If you are not able to not migrate to S4HANA by 2020, the SAP is not going to support you. So this is the announcement is given by the SAP globally in 2016, early 2016, they answered global market. Slowly, the customers, okay, so they are migrating from ECC to S4HANA, ECC to S4HANA. So in 2016, 2017 is happening here, but that point of time. So what is the pulse of this? The customers here, SAP. So financial point of view, for only the business point of view, they created as a S4HANA new business unit. Okay, so means why the SAP actually is changed from ECC business suite to S4HANA business suite. Why they changed the database here? Because we are very happy. So this is the like view of the customers. Most of the customers, 90% customers are not willing to migrate from ECC to S4HANA in initially 2016, 2017. So why means they are very much happy because some customer example 2003 they implemented ECC. Now we are in 2016, 2017. More than 10, 12 years. So we're happily running my SAP system. Okay, there is no issues. So why I need to implement, why I need to migrate from ECC to S4HANA? But later they came to know the advantage with the ECC to S4HANA. Now they are very much happy. So over the customers already implemented. Okay. Now what is the data? Now we are in 2022 and not the 2022 reach to up to 2023. Okay. But the customers who are implemented in ECC to S4HANA business suite, they are very much happy with this S4HANA business suite. Previously, we have talked like for ECC, why they migrated from why I need to migrate. Now they are very much happy with the new business suite. So thus we need to understand why the clients are happy. So what is the main triggering point? Why the customers are happy with this S4HANA business suite? And before that, See here in S4HANA system, now if you see here 2008, 2019, so 2019, so now right now what is the data? So how many number of customers are in S4HANA? This is the eagerly we are waiting. So how many number of customers in S4HANA Business Suite and ECC? So I can say means the SAP has given the 2 months before on the report. Okay. On September, maybe just 2 months, the report says near to 70 to 75 customers already migrated. Only some 20 to 25 customers need to migrate it. This is just this is a major portion, right? One by the customers already they migrated to ECC to S4HANA. So out of 10, 7 customers are using S4HANA. Now this point of time you are keeping your profile with ECC old business suite, so your profile will not be get shortlisted. So this is the main triggering point. So still so many American institutes they are focused only ECC, ECC, ECC. Now without S4HANA knowledge if you are keeping, if you are stepping to the okay, so industry also it is very difficult to survive. For the next couple of sessions, I'll make you. So what is S4HANA and all? So this is the main important. Okay, this next 4 to 5 class is most important for us. Okay, and this is what here again you. If you discuss here 2019, you know what happened here global completely. We got COVID-19. Okay, so almost 2 years the globe has been stopped here. So there is no business. I mean, there is no contacts. Okay, so because of this pandemic situation, in 2021 means last year again the SAP is announced by 2025. So again the SAP is announced in 2021 last year. So next we are giving more 3 to 4 years by seeing this pandemic situation. So taking considering this the COVID-19. Okay, so 2025 all the customers need to migrate to from ECC to S4HANA. Okay, if suppose by 2025 if any customer is not willing to migrate, then SAP is not going to support for them. So yeah, the SAP is not going to. And also just now I disclosed here, so 75% customers, almost 76% customers already migrated. Only 24% of customers will be there. Now we are in 2022, so 2023 I can say. Now we are in December. So next 2 years, remaining these customers also definitely they'll migrate from ECC to S4HANA. So this is the what the introduction here. Yes, a good question by Imran. See here, when you are moving from ECC to S4HANA, it is called greenfield implementation. So previously we are saying I say implementation plan. Now we should not say implementation. It is called greenfield implementation. Called greenfield implementation. Okay. So this is what we need to observe. Okay. Now we'll see how the S4HANA system look like here. Okay, so everything we'll discuss. Now today I will show you the S4HANA business suite. Now for this actually I need to go to remote desktop connection. So you need to search type as a remote desktop connection. So here I need to enter my credentials. So 103 point. So remote desktop connection to maintain this server is too much cost because it is not like ECC. Almost all only the GB 80 GB is required. Okay, 80 GB is required. Not all this I'm saying RAM. 80 GB RAM is required. RAM, RAM, 80 GB RAM is required to maintain the server. Okay, become connected. I need to enter the user ID and password. STUDY study dash two. Yes, the client getting that. Now you need to enter again my user ID and password. Yes, now we reach to Esperna. So now tell me how I can say this is Esperna. The menu bar, system, go to status tab. Come to here. The database is HTTP database. Okay, so previously ECC database. Now today we are stepping to the HTTP database here. So this is the way you can differentiate. Okay, so whether you are using ECC means ECC business suite or Esperana business suite. If I'm using Esperana business suite, my database should be HTTP. Or HTTP database you are using means Esperana business suite. But in HTTP database also you can use in ECC database. Most of people don't know. HTTP database also I can use in ECC. Yeah. So this is the way. Which version I am using? I want to check my version, right? Which version I am? Because we discussed we have a couple of versions 2016, 1610, 2016, 10 to 1, 1709, 1809, 1909, 2020, 2021. The latest version is 20. Now go to production versions. Go to production versions. So as a Esperana consultant, so you should know what are the changes is happened from 2016 to 2017 means 1610 version to 1709, 1809. So this you should aware. Okay. Go to install production versions. Yes, now we are using Esperana on premises, latest one. Esperana on premises. Esperana on premises 2021 version. So this is the way we need to understand the version Esperana on premises. Okay, so go to system from status tab. So if I go to status tab, okay, so always we are going with no confusion from system, go to status tab. From status tab, you can observe your database as HTTP database. And if I come to here, okay, so from which version you are using? So I'm using, okay, so production versions. Go to see details. Installed production version is 2020. Yes for now. So this actually this is most important when your new implementation project or support project you are facing an issue. Which version you are using? 2020 patches will be different. 2019 patches will be different. So you need to inform to your and whatever the component versions. Okay, this actually what are the component versions will be there. This knowledge is not required for us, but we should have knowledge here. So what version? What is the component versions? Okay, what are the okay? This is basic idea should have a consultant. Okay. Otherwise, it is work will be very difficult here. Right. Now let us today we'll see org structure. Okay, so this is like let me enter SPRO. SPRO is there or not? SPRO is gone somewhere else. Okay, whether SPRO is there or not? Okay, let me enter SPRO first. Okay, SPRO is most important, right? For all the technical and functional people, SPRO they need to enter. Yes, SPRO is working, right? When SPRO working, go to IMG implementation guide. I'll go to implementation guide. Okay. So is there any changes? Day to day, you'll understand. So I want to check my interface structure. So first we need to go to org data, master data, and transition data. Whether my organization data is changed or not. Okay, so I need to go to enterprise structure. If I go to enterprise structure, yes, yes. Okay, so still it is remains same. Definition and assignment part. Definition part is there, assignment part is there. Well and good. I'll go to definition part. So what is my org elements in MM? So we need to define plants, locations, purchasing organizations in definition, and assignment part. You need to assign your respective plants to respective company codes and maintain the show locations of the plant and purchase organizations, purchase groups. So this is my org elements. I need to bother about my org elements. Okay, it looking like same. Yes, same thing. In ECC also, financial accounting controlling, logistic general, sales and distribution. The service is new. What is service? We don't know. Go to materials management. Okay. So it look like same. Logistic execution, plant maintenance, everything here. Now I'll go to definition and assignment part also. Almost all same. Assignment part. I go to assignment part. Assignment part also financial accounting. I'll assign my company code to company. Okay. And I'll come to last general. I'll assign my plan to company codes. I'll assign my plan to company codes. And come into the materials management, the respective purchase regulation to respective company code plan. Okay. So finally, the org structure remains same. Okay. So this org structure we need to perform here. So here, at least today we got idea. Okay. So what is Esperon as a new business unit? Okay. So now I want to define my enterprise. So now what exactly I need to do enterprise structure? Okay. Don't do company code here. No need to do company code here. Okay. So company code in ECC you have done company code. Now again I need to open the company code. Company code is you can take any one company code. But coming to Esperona system, so here define company. Let us see. Oh, this is like a define company. Okay, so total how many companies? Only 24 companies is there. Okay, so here 24 companies there. If you want, you can create. Let us see. Go to the entries. So what is the nomenclature of the company? 6 digit. Remains same. Okay. So here also I can define a company, but it is not my box. It will be done by the purely finance people, but it look like same. Yes. Now come to here. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. If I come to edit, copy, delete, check company code, again I'm getting pop-up. Same like ECC. If I come to edit company code data, here we need to observe. Okay. So in real system, only 1001 company code is only available. This already remains same in ECC also. In real implementation, only 1001 company code is there. But in S4HANA system also, the 1001. Okay, in real implementation system, the SAP will give you only one company code, 1001 company code. But in ECC, from which company code we are copying 1000 company code. But in S4HANA system, 1710. If you have anybody taken the credentials, if you are practicing really, so where you need to copy, you need to copy from. In ECC, we need to copy from 1000 company code, the best company code. If you want also 1000, but in S4HANA system, 1710. 1710 only. If you are going to define new company code, you must copy from 1710. 1710 is the best run company code, best run. It's 1710. Company code must copy from 1710 only. Okay, this is the remaining. How to define the company code and how to copy the company code remains same. If you define the 4-digit code, you can enter Tata Steel, Tata Motors, whatever it may be. And if you define new company code, you must copy. You must copy the company code to company code. Okay. Now, come to here. After the company code here, now I come to last signature. Let to come to the last signature. Last general, I need to come to here. Define, copy, delete, check plant. Define, copy, delete, check plant. So if I define the plant here, from which plant I need to define? I need to copy 1710. 1710 only. So if you define new plant here, the timing that you need to copy, don't copy from 1000. First of all, 1000 is not available. But don't copy from triple zone. Training system, in real system, you need to copy from triple zone. But our plant must be copied from 1710 only. We need to copy 1710 only. We need to copy. Okay. Now again you copy. So here the same object. So you must copy from this is it. Okay. Now what I will do tomorrow, will define art section. Not today. Tomorrow we'll define art structure here. Just today we need to observe how to reach the server, how to identify the server. So what are the changes that happened? And apart from this, what is the advantage with this business shoot also? Now come to here. See, previously in ECC business shoot, if any client they are using, like what they are using some EWM. So the EWM model is there here. EWM model is there. The client wants to implement not a warehouse, extended warehouse now. So if the client is using ECC, definitely they need to maintain the separate box, the same box. But in S/4HANA it is not required. It is inbuilt. I don't want to maintain the other SCM server. If the client is using UWM or SRM, everything should be included. If I am using two boxes, okay, it is a very difficulty. Always, okay, here like what we call the data should be shifted from one server to another server, but there is no difficulty. Now in S/4HANA new business shoot, the clients, even though they are using EWM or SRM, okay, so they need to worry. So within the same S/4HANA server, within the S/4HANA system, HTTP database, okay, so they no need to maintain any other parts within the same. Okay. And it is majorly focus the theory apps. How to see the theory apps? What is the advantage of the theory apps? We need to discuss. And apart from this, in S/4HANA, suppose now if I come to an ECC, day to day you will understand. In ECC business shoot, okay, in ECC business shoot, let us see the table information. The tables information, okay. So like 21 tables. Example, I'm saying 21, 22 tables. But in S/4HANA, all these 20 tables they merged into, okay. So all these 20 tables they merged into only one single table. In ECC and S/4HANA, so most of the time what they merged maximum number of tables to a single table. So for that it is very useful for the technical and functional consultant. So technical consultant they need to go to find the data. 20 tables they need to go, they need to watch the 20 tables. Like MARA, MARC, MARD, MEW, MEKT, MLGT, MLGN. Okay. So all this MARM, all these tables they merged into only a single table. Okay. So that for technical as well as functional people, it is very easy to get the data. So some wherever the possibility they merged and okay, so they reduce the tables. So to write a function specification document, to write a technical specification document, it is very easy to the consultant. Okay. So the tables merge and the theory apps, and now the process time. The process time is more faster than ECC to S/4HANA. Why process time is more faster from ECC to S/4HANA? Example, if I am executing a report, so it will take some okay, some 30 seconds here in ECC. So these are all examples here. Where in S/4HANA system within 5 seconds I can get the data of the same table. In same table in ECC it will take some 30 to 35 seconds, but in S/4HANA system it will take only the 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, so means there is no pressure on RAM. There is no pressure on, because in ECC, so we have like presentations layer, application layer, and database layer. But in S/4HANA, because it is defined by the created by the SAP. Okay, so here now immediately it will go and it will search in the database table and immediately it will give the result here. So there is no pressure on RAM, and in single instant you will get the reports. But how I am going to use? What is my limit? As a consultant, what I need to focus what is the organization that is changed or not, and what are the master data wherever it is changed. I can able to perform a P2P cycle or not. So what how I'm going to utilize the theory actually. Okay. So this is we'll discuss okay day to day tomorrow session and day after tomorrow. Okay, Lakshmi and SSV. Today, please forward your profile so that I can check your profile and okay, we'll see what is the like period you need to keep like 3 years or so near to 3 years. Okay. So we'll sort out next 3 to 4 days. Okay,
Okay, Rajesh garu.
Okay, sir.
thank you.